guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Daredevil Born against Season 2, Episode 1, 2, and 3. So basically, Episode 1 starts off with Daredevil's character putting the ship down, and after that, basically, so far what he's doing is he's trying to put cracks into Kingpin's, what you say, his organization, his organization, his power. As we know, Mayor Fisk right now is very powerful. His anti-task vigilante is like just going on, and you can see how bad that vigilante group is, because it's basically in this episode 3, it's episode 2, you saw that task was literally just grabbing innocent as well, as you can see with the White Tiger's what's her nephew, nephew. They go into a shop with her auntie, and then there's a little convenience that's happened, and rather than escalating that issue, they just go there, make the thing worse, grab who they can grab, and then just put them into jail, and also put our auntie in jail as well. And you can see how problematic and bad they are. Even in the first episode, they just go in and just slap the woman for no reason, and you can see how aggressive and how bad that is, and how we want to see them get battered up, and like it will be like, yeah. And I will say another thing we can also see is the way Karen and Matt Murdock's character are hiding away, and that is very fascinating. Then I think they're underground of Judy's bar or something like that, and that's where they're hiding right now. And I think it was episode 2 or episode 3, where they are doing some little bit dancing and everything, and you can see the contrast where Mayor Fisk and stuff, they are like worried or something, and something like that. Also, we've seen Bullseye, few shots. Episode 4, I think, is gonna be the one which is gonna be, because it's feeling like the clips is gonna be majority of Bullseye. We're gonna see him a bit more, because in episode 1 we got teased about him. Episode 2 we do see him, but a little bit. No, episode 3 I think we see him a bit more. What is that? Sorry, because I watched episode 2 and 3 came back to back. That's why I'm a bit like, which episode was it that there was the whole imagination scene? I think it was episode 3, because I think episode 2 was mostly focused on the case and everything. I think so, yeah. And then yeah. So that whole imagination sequence, the blue one, was amazing. And one thing I want to say, the cinematography and color grading is amazing. The first season's last 2 episodes, we said, oh, this looks good. And here you can see the Loki director's strength, where you can see in this. The only thing to say, the first 2 episodes, action was a bit like, at moments it feels choppy, but episode 3's action was very good, especially the whole sequence where it's like a one take it's like a one take sequence with swordsman. That was very good, and that was very enjoyable to watch. And I believe like this is what's gonna happen in this series. As the episodes are gonna go, I think things are gonna get better and better. And I think the first 3 episodes do feel like they are a setup. And you can see in this first 3 episodes, the tension is just building up. It's going up. You can see Bullseye is looking around at Vanessa. Daredevil is trying to put cranks into Kingpin. And at the end, you saw what Kingpin did. He blowed up the Northgate ship to show like, oh, look at these vigilantes. First they escape them, and then they blow this up. So it's going to be very fascinating to see where this will go. And tomorrow's episode is generally, I think, going to be very good. I think that one's just right now it's going like this. I think my hope for episode 4 is to bring it like that and then keep on going, because I think another thing I want to see, when will they bring Jessica Jones in? Is I don't think she's gonna come in tomorrow's episode, because the teasers and clips that came out, I think tomorrow's episode is going to be heavily maybe Bullseye, and they're going to show the cafe scene where he's going to literally just murder all of those vigilante stuff. And so maybe episode 5, I think, is where we might see Jessica Jones. And yeah, so I'm excited what goes on, but this is building up to be amazing. Like the stuff of that going on right now is looking amazing. And then, as I said, so also we can see there was a scene where we can see Kingpin is getting ready for his boxing match as well, which also is going to happen into that's when tomorrow's episode is going to be very key because I think loads of key events are going to go down, and then from there the direction of the series will flow out, and let's see what happens from there. And I want to see so far the episode 1 and 2 and 3. My another favorite scene of the thing is uh Karen's and Daredevil's use see investigation, because he knows he's not lying, but the way they did all of that was quite funny as well. And also the court case of Swordsman, even though we know they're gonna lose the case, uh, but still the way they showed everything, and the way they also showed that everyone is corrupted in this series, like even from the judges and stuff, and whoever tries to go against him, like I think it was episode 1 or episode 2, and someone comes up, this is wrong, and then they just a phone call comes and he's just like, okay, it's fine. So whoever tries to go against him, tries to go against Kingpin, gets shut down as well. And this is all that goes on. And then we can also see the other plot, where it is with what is the news reporter girl and the, I forgot what his name is, Weasley, I think, was Weasley, something like that. Him, though, he knows that she's the one who's making these Kingpin videos, and he thought that Kingpin will not know, but Kingpin knows, so now he talks to her. So I want to see what he will do to her. I think uncle treatment is coming for her. I think she's gonna go to where her uncle is, which is quite sad. Maybe she survives, but things are not looking good. I think there are few key characters. I don't know why I'm thinking something's gonna happen. I think something's gonna happen to Vanessa for sure. Bullseye is gonna do something for sure. I want to see what else they go, which direction are they gonna go? And I genuinely think it also, they have heavily hinted. I think Matt Murdock's identity, everybody's gonna know it. I think everybody's gonna know Matt Murdock's identity. They've already talked about it where they said, Fisk, why don't you just tell? But then what he does is very more smarter. That he says that, oh, Matt Murdock is a hero. He's the one who saved me, and everybody go and try to find him, because the thing is, I think the reason he does that is, will everybody believe him that he is? And also the reason he gives is all that he just saved his life. So that's another thing. So why not just use that in the favor? So you can see the haters of Daredevil are trying to find him, and the lovers of Matt Murdock are going to be trying to find him as well. So it's just gone two ways for Kingpin to get him. So overall, I will say episode 1, 2, 3 of Daredevil have been amazing. And if you did like this breakdown, do let me know. I mean, I would say it's more of a review, but if you like this review, breakdown, whatever this was, I will be back waffling more tomorrow about Daredevil. So till then, peace.